Estimated wait time is 1.
I have with the 426.
426. How can I help?
Yeah, I was pretty much just wondering, now when I signed up, basically I filled out the form.
Good, thank you. My name is John Yanni Gonzalez. Okay, so do you guys have like books on the Black Law Dictionary? Okay, so what do you guys provide over there? Like what?
Australian Securities Exchange. Please note, your call will be recorded and you may be asked to provide personal information. All information provided by the ASX does not constitute or is to be considered as financial advice. Welcome to the Australian Taxation Office Personal Info Line. For business-related enquiries, please call 132866. For superannuation-related enquiries, please call 131020. We've introduced a highly secure and faster way to access your information. Your call will be recorded to improve our services and to create your unique voice print, which may be used to verify your identity. To hear information about the collection of personal information, including your tax file number, press 1. Please enter your personal tax file number or Australian business number, followed by the hash key.
Might skip
The
this
number
part.
you entered is not. Estimated wait.
Now when I... Yeah, 344.
So this is
658.
ATO.
It's an inquiry contract that I have 344 6.
Did you know our online virtual assistant Alex can assist you with general tax inquiries? Find her at ato.gov.au. Estimated wait time is 1 minute.
I'm going
Please
to
hold
fast
for
forward
the
a little
next
bit
available
so you
service representative.
can't hear my tax file number.
Hello, this is Jaden. How can I help?
Hi there, it was just an inquiry. Now I'll give you my tax file number.
Yep.
So it's conditions and my contract that I have with the ATO.
There's no contract or anything like that.
No, I'm acting very
Okay.
It doesn't come with
let's
terms.
say
It's just a
dumb,
number that you use.
because I don't want to speak to
for
smart
employment,
people.
and for tax purposes, there's
no contract.
no. What kind of contract were you expecting?
No, like just the application form that I signed that has like any terms condition on it, or any contract or any form that I've signed with you guys.
The only thing that you signed was just to say that that application was done by you.
Okay, but
That's
the
all
ATO
the signature meant.
but the ATO is a business, right? The organisation.
Yeah.
You guys are also registered for GC, so I should have a contract with you guys.
No, that doesn't work like that. No.
Okay, but what I'm saying is, if I'm paying tax to you guys, why wouldn't you have like a copy of application that I've signed? what I'm trying to get at.
Yeah, you did the application online? Is that correct?
No, I didn't actually do it. Like, they sent me the forms out, and then I sent them back. But I don't have a copy of the form that I've signed.
Yeah, we don't usually ever send the form back at all. Nothing gets sent back.
Okay,
That's why we
so
ask
do you
for
have a
certified
copy of
copies
that?
of the documents.
Because they probably sell it.
If you want to request a copy of that, you'd have to fill out the form that's on the website.
Use your signature again.
So I have to fill out the form and then also sign it again?
What was that, sorry?
Do I have to fill out the form and sign it again? Is that how it works?
Maybe not.
No, no, it's just a form requesting tax documents.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if... let me just place you on hold for 1 to 2 minutes.
I like to place you on hold.
Okay, so...
Here we go.
Thank you for holding.
No problem.
Okay, so the way that you would request it is if you go to the ATO website and just search Freedom of Information.
Wasn't really interested in this information.
And you just do that form. And what happens is if
so
we have
that's pretty much that form which I signed ages ago. It's just
what was that?
It's just a form just to apply for a tax file number, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys don't give out any terms and conditions?
No, there's no terms and conditions to a tax file number. It's just a number that you can use.
Okay, but with the tax file number, which is like an account. So let's say I pay some money to that tax file number, and I pay too much.
You don't pay money
account.
to that tax. You don't pay money to that tax file number.
So the tax file number is like an account. So if I paid too much to that number, it would be there as like a credit.
Yeah, and then it would just get sent back to you if it was sitting there.
Yeah, exactly. It'll be exactly, but it's like an account, correct?
Yes, it is. It's like an account.
Yeah.
You just
okay.
agreed.
And there's no contract
have an
from
account.
what you know.
No, there's no contract at all for
No
a tax file
contract.
number.
Okay. Well, but how come you guys don't like send out any terms and conditions? I'm just wondering.
There's no terms and conditions for a tax file number. That's what I'm saying. The terms and conditions are pretty much just the tax laws.
Just tax
Because they're the government.
Is it
No
done by the
terms and
government
conditions.
or by the ATO directly?
The ATO is the government.
The ATO is the government.
Interesting.
Okay. I gotcha.
The Taxation Office is a government agency, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Cool.
You've been
Alright. Well, that's
corporatized.
about it. If I can't get that, that's all good. Beautiful.
Okay.
Thanks
Is
so
there
much.
anything else I can do for you today?
Oh, that's all. Thank you so much.
So that was episode 1 of my journey. There's more to go.
If you are phoning to report a crime, thank you for you guys for calling the Queensland Police Service. We'll be with you in just a moment.
Welcome to Police Link. Wendy speaking.
Hi, Wendy. How you doing?
Well, thank you. How are you?
Good, thank you. Just had a few questions. Thought that you can help me.
Sure, I'll do my best. What was the question?
Yeah, just pretty much. I don't drive or anything. I don't have a license or such.
I drive.
But let's just say that I do get my license and I get an infringement notice and speeding tickets. And they're basically authorized by the police officer.
Okay, yes.
Now, what sort of contract do I have with you guys?
I'm sorry, I don't understand what you mean.
Because I believe for someone to pay a fine, so if I received a fine,
Yes?
I would have to have some sort of contract with you guys to even pay for the fine or even consent to that fine.
Alright, I don't know anything about a contract. If you are pulled over for an infringement, you are given an infringement notice which will have your details on it, and that will give you, I think it's a 28-day period to pay. Is that what you mean?
What the notice?
Sort of, yeah. So pretty much, so let's just say that I don't have a license though, and I'm driving a vehicle, and then they pull me over. Yeah.
So if you get pulled over unlicensed,
yeah, pretty much. Let's say because I don't have because to have a license is pretty much like having a contract.
okay, so if you are pulled over and given an infringement as an unlicensed driver, obviously you cannot lose any points off your license because you do not hold one, but you will still be given an infringement notice which will have a
You still
stipulated
get a
time
fine, you
frame to
can't
pay the
escape.
infringement notice.
So okay, so pretty much. So if you don't have a license, they can still give you infringement notices.
Yes, because you are driving unlicensed.
Okay, but that would mean that. But what sort of like? I don't get it. Like, how could they just enforce something where I don't even have a contract to though?
They don't need it.
Okay, because
Don't
you
need
do
a
not have a permission to drive, because you do not have a
Permission.
valid piece of paper or valid license to allow you to
I
drive,
can burn
So
it.
a license
therefore
is
you
a
are committing
contract
an
though.
offence. I don't know if it's a contract, but it's a
But
permission.
She knows
It's
it's
a
a
contract because every single time you need a contract with that license,
That
and
license.
it's an ID which police need to identify you with. So it just doesn't make sense. So if I don't,
Does make
if I
sense,
don't have a
but
driver's
I
license
act like it didn't make sense.
and they pull me over, I don't have to consent to give them any ID because I don't have a contract with them.
Corporations.
Okay, well that is your decision if you refuse to provide identification if you're pulled over. But just be aware you may be taken back to a police station to prove your identity.
Okay. But then again, this comes back to, okay, if I have a driver's license and they give me a infringement notice, it still doesn't, like I don't have a contract with anyone. Like I haven't received any contract.
Alright, and also you do not have permission to drive a vehicle if that's
Wow.
But that's
question we asked.
whose word though? Who's saying that I can't drive or travel? Like, doesn't make sense.
Well, you cannot drive because it's the law that you must obtain a valid or possess a valid driver's license.
What law is it?
It would be the Transport Operations.
Which is a corporation.
Which is it's under an ABN. Is registered also for GST. Doesn't make sense to me.
Makes sense to me.
If it's a corporation and you have a driver's license, you're contracting with that corporation because the Transport and Translink Department is a corporation. Do you know that?
Yes, I realise it's a corporation.
Yep. So if it's a corporation, they're not here to serve the citizens. They're here to serve themselves and make revenue, and therefore everyone's contracting with them. It just doesn't make sense to me.
Okay.
Sad.
So could you explain why they're a corporation?
No, I can't. I'm a civilian working for police. I can't explain why someone is in a corporation.
Yeah, but you also work for a corporation. So you must know why they work for a corporation.
No, that's something I can't answer.
But the Queensland Police Service is a corporation, also has an ABN number, also registered for GST.
Okay.
So why are you guys also a corporation?
As I said, that's
because you're not here to
I
serve
can't
us.
answer.
You're not here to serve us though. Why are you under a corporation?
Revenue.
That is not something that I can answer. I'm employed by the Queensland Police Service.
Correct, you're
I'm not
employed.
under a corporation. I cannot answer.
So it makes you a legal entity. You're not sovereign. You're a corporation. And all I want to know is, if I don't have a contract, and if you're a corporation, you should issue someone a contract if you're a corporation. If you're a country, different story, but you're not. If you're employed by the country, different story, but you're not. If you're employed by the people, which you're not, because you're not here to serve the people.
You have to say it the way it is.
Every corporation is here to make revenue, and I'm trying to get to the bottom of it.
Don't be scared.
How could the police department make a decision overnight without the people knowing?
She's typing
and say,
everything.
like, when they pull you over, they could say that a branch was sticking out of your car, and they can fine you for that. Just like that. Because they're a corporation making illegal statutes. So do I need a contract?
Once again, that's something I can't answer. You're going to have to take that up with someone else. I've explained to you that you need a valid license to drive a vehicle. If you choose to drive a vehicle without a valid license, that is your decision, and there may be consequences as a result.
Okay, so you can't tell me why you guys are a corporation then?
No, I'm not in a position to answer anything like that. I do not have those answers for you.
Okay, so it's part of your job to not answer.
I do not have that information to give you an answer.
She does.
Okay.
I don't want to give you the wrong information.
Still doesn't make sense. Okay. So, where can I seek further advice regarding you guys being a corporation, having an ABN number, and trading as a company? Because I need to get to the bottom of this. Because why should I deal with a corporation and pay for fines which are given by a corporation, not by even a state, not even by the country or government? Just doesn't make sense, because every single station's been privatized. It's all separate corporations.
Okay. Talking.
So why should I deal with corporations like yourselves?
Alright, so you want to find out who you can speak to that may be able to clarify that for you, is that correct?
Exactly, because I don't understand why you guys will be trading as a corporation if you're here to serve the people and protect.
Alright, I'll see who I can find for you that you may be able to get that answer from. Do you mind holding a moment?
Yeah, no problem.
And once again, it was a long hold.
To improve the safety of their families and other neighbourhood residents, to obtain credit cards or arrange,
Which is the Queensland Register, so pretty much.
help us to help you. Keep the telephone number of your local police station close to the phone. That way, when it's needed in a hurry, time won't be lost trying to find the number. Remember, this number should be called.
Thank you so much for waiting, sir. I've spoken to the sergeant here, and basically he's to get any clarification as to why someone is a corporation and so forth. You're best to speak to the ASIC or the Australian Business Register.
I did.
It's not something that we can answer here on this number.
The Australian Business Register, so pretty much the ABN lookup system.
Well,
the people that run that.
not really them.
Yes, that's right. All the Australian Securities and Investments Commission, the ASIC.
Would they have right information? Because the reason why I ask is because, if you guys are a corporation and pretty much, I've looked you guys up on the ABN number. I was just wondering why you guys were,
ASIC.
and I thought that if you guys knew that you're a corporation.
Let's start.
Welcome to the Australian Taxation Office Personal Info Line.
Let's
For
skip this part.
business-related inquiries, please call. Can assist you with general gov account and.
Hello?
Had some difficulties, I'm not sure. He sounded like me.
Hello? And they're registered also for GST.
Wait.
Yeah, can you hear me? Yeah,
Here we
I can
go.
hear you. Beautiful. Now, I just had a general inquiry. Oh, yeah, sure. It was just about the Queensland Police Service, the one located in Roma. How come they have an ABN for you guys? Oh, the Queensland Police what? The Queensland Police Service, correct.
Acted like he didn't hear me.
Just wondering how come they have an ABN and they're registered also
Must
for
be really
GST.
dumb.
Oh, why do they have an ABN with us? Yep, and also registered for GST. And a GST? Correct.
for any source, anyone who's having a source of income coming from a business has an ABN. And
Yeah, I understand. What I'm saying is, why does the Queensland Police Service have one?
I think it's being treated as a business.
Treated as a business.
They're being treated as a business, okay.
Yeah.
So that means they have to be registered for GST because they're treating it as like a revenue business.
Yeah.
So pretty much it's for their own benefit, pretty much.
Yeah.
Wow. That's interesting.
Hard to take in
But
first.
who actually owns the Queensland Service, the Queensland Police Service Department? Is it the what's called Queensland Treasury Corporation, which is the head office?
I have no clue.
Didn't know.
I don't know.
Because I know they're.
So yeah, he pretty much didn't know that. It was the commissioner. And it's on the Queensland Police Service website. The latest commissioner, which does nothing. So my next one is Queensland Treasury Corporation. To get in contact with Philip Noble, he's the chief executive there. He pretty much runs the show. It's interesting. But there you go, Queensland Police Service is a revenue raising business. The gentleman just clarified that, and he made it perfectly clear that it's a revenue business. Now this is a Queensland Corporation. I'm trying to get a meeting with Philip Noble. You know, he's got to be noble.
Good afternoon. Thank you for calling Queensland Treasury Corporation. You're speaking with Matt.
Hi Matt, how you doing?
I'm good, thank you. And yourself?
Good, thank you. My name's John Yanni Capsalas. I called up last week regarding to have a meeting with Philip Noble.
Okay.
Now, someone was supposed to give me a call back. It was his assistant.
And what was your number? Your contact number, John?
Yeah, definitely. It's 0426
2 seconds. 0426. Yep.
831
831. Yep.
389.
389. Okay. And John, what was the meeting in relation to?
Oh, it was just a few documents that I had. Just wanted explanations and just things on how the Queensland Treasury are doing things and how they're running things and just basically research. I'm just thought.
So what are you doing?
Okay, no worries.
Asking questions.
And John, the company you work for, so that I can put that down
Myself.
as well?
It's actually myself.
Okay.
So, yeah, just
No worries. Okay. No worries. I'll pass that message along.
beautiful. Thanks so much.
Thanks, John. Have a good
Just
day.
see if he does
Bye-bye.
his job. Now listen to this. This is where it gets very interesting. Queensland Corporation. Part 3.
Good afternoon, Queensland Treasury Corporation. Julia speaking.
Hi, Julia. How you doing?
I'm very well, thank you. How may I help you?
Yes. My name's John Yanni Capsalas. Now, arranged yesterday. I spoke to a gentleman there regarding a meeting I was arranging with Philip Noble.
Right.
Now, no one has gotten back to me, and it seems to me that whoever's then is to get back to me is ignoring my request.
Oh, well, I'm terribly sorry, Mr. Visalis, but I'm not able to put your call through. I'm very happy to take a message, but I'm not able to put your call through.
But is there a reason why they're not contacting me back?
I'm sorry, I can't comment on that.
Mr. Capsalis now. Alright.
Alright, because
Using
I
my
have
last name.
every right to basically have a meeting with Philip Noble regarding the Queensland Treasury Corporation. Since it is a corporation and I am treated as a corporation, I have every right and authority, and I demonstrate my rights to have that meeting.
Right, well, I'm terribly sorry, but I took a call through, but I'm happy to take a message and send you have phoned again.
Okay, but the thing is though, is there any way that I can write a form to you guys that I can get it stamped and delivered, that I know that it's going to the right person there?
You'd like to send something into the office?
Anyway,
Correct.
so they don't have the reception or anything. I'll skip to the part where she puts me on hold. And this is what she says to me.
Into operation. I don't want to stamp by a concierge.
One moment.
So, puts me on hold. And answer very soon. And then pretty much at the end she hangs up on me.
Are you there, Mr. Gonzalez?
Yes?
Yes. Now, my instructions are that, no, you're not coming into the building, and we're not entering into any correspondence with you. So I'm terribly sorry, but I'm not able to help you any further.
Did they say what?
No, they're just my instructions. But
Well,
I'm terribly sorry, but I'm not able to help you anymore. Good afternoon.
And then just hangs up. This is Queensland so-called government, which is Queensland Treasury Corporation now. Now that's it for today. You can do all this yourself. You know, I've called the corporations, I confronted them. They know that they're corporations. They're doing fraudulent activities within Australia. They don't want to answer your questions. They don't want to know you, especially if you're a living being, flesh and blood. Because at the end of the day, you have no contract with them. And you're not a participant. You're simply a number, an account which they own. There's ways to get out of the system, and I'll reveal all that in due time.